The year was 1305. As morning broke over the cobbled streets of London, the usual sounds of market chatter and iron hooves filled the air. But on this August day, another sound would drown them all out, a crowd's furious roar, gathering for one purpose: to watch a man die. That man was William Wallace, the Scottish warrior who had dared to stand against the English monarchy and inspire his people to dream of freedom. What unfolded that day wasn't merely an execution. It was a calculated performance of cruelty, intended to destroy not only a person but the powerful idea he had come to represent. Thanks to Hollywood and romanticized legends, many today imagine Wallace's final moments as those of a valiant warrior granted a swift and honorable death. But the truth is far darker and far more savage. King Edward I, known as Longshanks, didn't simply want to execute Wallace. He wanted to make an example out of him, an unforgettable warning etched into the memory of anyone who might dare to resist English rule. This was not justice, it was a spectacle of terror, crafted to crush not just a man but the very spirit of rebellion he inspired. The chosen punishment was the gruesome triad of hanging, disembowelment, and quartering, reserved for those branded as traitors. But this was no ordinary sentence. It was a meticulously staged unraveling of a man's body and identity. It aimed not only to end William Wallace's life, but to erase his dignity, to extinguish the fire of defiance, and to embed a warning so horrifying that it would echo through Scottish memory for centuries. In the twilight of the 13th century, medieval Scotland stood on the edge of freedom and domination. Nationhood was still in its infancy, and loyalty was less about ideals than it was about survival. The turmoil sparked by a succession crisis ignited the Scottish Wars of Independence. King Edward I of England saw the unrest not as a tragedy, but as a strategic chance to tighten his grip on the northern kingdom. Amid the political chaos, Wallace did not rise as a power-hungry nobleman, but as a humble landholder consumed by grief and outrage. His rebellion was fueled not by ambition, but by personal tragedy and the suffering of his people.